Hey guys, what is up? Jason Flegel here. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 best podcasts of all time. Hey guys, what is up? Jason Flegel here, back in the studio, and we are going to be talking about, like I said in my intro, the top 10 best podcasts for branding, marketing, and self-improvement. These are some of the most amazing podcasts I've listened to, and I think you guys will enjoy listening to them as well. So, number 1, JLD, Entrepreneurs on Fire, EO Fire, without a doubt one of my favorite podcasts. JLD has incredible world-renowned guests and all the way down to solopreneurs doing incredible things. The whole idea is he's got 2 shows a week where he does a weekly masterclass that's more of a long-form podcast, and then another kind of off-topic podcast where he talks about, a particular entrepreneurial or business topic. Really awesome. So I love it. Definitely check it out. I will link to the podcast in the video description below. Number 2 is Tim Ferriss from the Tim Ferriss Show. Tim Ferriss, if you do not already know, is the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, one of the New York Times best-selling books of all time. And then he's also the author of Tools for Titans. And then he's also got a new book out that he kind of pulls out insights from billionaires, millionaires to be able to equip you guys with what you need to succeed. Awesome. Podcast is really incredible. Very long form content. Some of the episodes can go for 2 hours to 3 hours. I love it. I turn it on when I'm driving or working out. Really awesome. Definitely check it out. Number 3 is the Smart Passive Income podcast from Pat Flynn. The podcast that Pat Flynn does is awesome, especially if you are looking to build a business as an entrepreneur that has more of a passive income focus to you. Pat has awesome guests on there. Shout out to Amy Porterfield. I know that she's been on the show a number of times. Definitely highly recommend checking out that show too. Number 4 is How I Built This from Guy Roze. This particular podcast is awesome because Guy is the host. He pulls out the stories from awesome entrepreneurs who built really recognized, well-known brands. He's had incredible guests on there, the founders of Airbnb, Uber, kind of the idea is pulling out insights of how these incredible entrepreneurs built, a incredible organization. Definitely recommend checking it out. And number 5 is the Masters of Scale by Reid Hoffman. Reid Hoffman, if you do not know, is the founder of LinkedIn, the partner in Greylock Ventures, venture capitalist in a number of different startups in the Silicon Valley area. He was part of the PayPal Mafia as well. So Reid regularly has awesome guests on the show, and the production quality of the show is just really incredible. So highly recommend checking that out too. All right, number 6 is Online Marketing Made Easy by Amy Porterfield. Amy has awesome guests on and does topics to basically share with the listeners how you can do online marketing to be able to make money. Highly recommend checking that out if that is of interest to you. Number 7 is Entre Leadership by Dave Ramsey's organization. Ken Coleman is the host of the show. Awesome show. Ken is a really great host. I believe he does another podcast, the Ken Coleman Show, that's more of a personal focus to it in terms of personal development. But this particular show is about interviewing awesome entrepreneurs. Damon John from Fubu and Shark Tank has been on there before. Incredible podcast. Highly recommend checking that out as well. Number 8 is the Rich Dad Radio Show. If you have not read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, you need to check out that book. His show, Rich Dad Radio Show, is awesome. He has guests on there that talk about economics and business, finance, entrepreneurship. Really awesome show. Highly recommend checking it out because you will get actionable insights that you need to help improve your life right now. And more importantly, also learn about what's going on in the world monetary system. So definitely one of the top ones on my list. Number 8 is the marketing school from Eric Sue and Neil Patel. Two of the world's best recognized leaders in terms of marketing and digital marketing. Eric and Neil Patel right now are actually doing an incredible how to improve your marketing for 2019, because a lot of big changes have come about in the recent last few months. So highly recommend checking it out too. Eric and Neil produce content that is absolutely incredible. You guys need to check it out if you are involved in marketing, any kind of online sales or online marketing. It's pretty phenomenal. Number 10 is the Grow Like a Pro show, hosted by Adam Bankhurst and Jason Flegel. This is one of my shows that I'm a part of. Adam and I actually paired up. We've been wanting to do a podcast for a while where we interview awesome guests, entrepreneurs, business leaders, leaders of organizations, where the whole idea is we interview them, pull out their story, pull out their tips, tools, and techniques to help people like you grow like a pro. We've had incredible guests on there doing incredible things, from venture capitalists to people doing a subscription box company to leaders in the home improvement industry. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I highly recommend checking it out and showing your support, because I love to produce content. I know Adam, one of the other hosts of the show, loves to produce content that at the end of the day helps people just like you grow like a pro. So those are my top 10 best podcasts of all time. I hope that you take the opportunity to go subscribe to them, listen to them, especially for my Grow Like a Pro show. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you want to be a part of the show, please send an email to hello@growlikeaproshow.com. Adam and I will look at it right away and get back to you as soon as possible. We want to make that podcast and YouTube show one of the best out there to be able to give you guys what you need to achieve success. So thank you guys so much. Again, all of the podcasts will be listed in the video description below. And remember to keep moving forward. Thanks, guys.